Hi everyone, I'm Suska, the Craftsy Penguin, and I'm owing you an update about the eye surgery that I had, but I'm saving that for later because the vision is still not at its best. So for now I'm making an update here and there to compile afterwards and make a dedicated video about that probably. So for now, because I'm not really up to a longer video, I think, but we know this one is going to be a bit chatty, so maybe a bit longer, we'll see. For now, I will just update you on this one thing that I finished just before the surgery, and that is the Summer Freshness shawl. Ooh, it's this one. It actually turned into a really interesting story. There will be a mention of this in one of the surgery updates, but I started this, the light blue part, I started at the vacation that we had in the beginning of September. Then I did a bit here and there. By the end of September I was around here somewhere, so that's like, well, a third maybe in. And then I worked on other stuff, and then I realized I actually want to enter this as an entry to Lisa's greeting card crochet along, which had these colors on the greeting card theme for October. So I realized, and I talked about this, that I need to finish it before the eye surgery, because I was not sure if I would be able to crochet right after that. So it's now almost a week. This is the 6th day after surgery, and I am able to crochet, but it's already November, so you know. I was glad I decided to do this. It was a challenge. I was glad I did it, and so I started crocheting exclusively this, and in a pretty intense way, like 2 weeks before the surgery. And this is one of the yarn used for this is one of the yarn cakes from my nice stash of yarn cakes, and it's from the Colorful Made shop, who orders or makes these beautiful mixes of colors in the yarn cakes. And this one is made out of 4 strands. It's a 4-ply yarn, and there is this light pink strand that goes through the whole of the shawl. I think you can see that. It makes this marbled effect in it. And then there is the color change from blue to purple and pink. And as there are the color changes, when I'm working on something like this, I usually write down the whole list of the color changes, you know. It might sound crazy, but it's like there is 2 blues, 1 purple, then there is 1 purple, 2 blue, 2 purples, 1 blue, then there is 3 purples, then there is 3 purples, 2 purples, 1 pink, and plus there is the 1 pink all through the yarn cake. So I had this list of colors. I usually don't do this at the start of the project, but about third in or halfway in, I have this urge to just see the progress through the colors. And so I do this list. And what it helps also with is the fact that I can see how many rows I make with 1 color change or 1 color combination. So how much I still have to use, and then I'm able also to weigh it. I have a small kitchen scale just for this, to weigh the yarn, so I know how much I still have remaining in the yarn cake and if I will be able to finish the full pattern. Because with the triangle shawl the mathematics is a bit complicated because every row is bigger than the one before. So I was kind of spurting to the end of this, and I was in this part with the fan pattern, and there was a possibility to add one repetition of the fan. The original call has these 3 rows of fans. I'm not sure if it's visible. There's 1, 2, 3 rows, and there was a possibility to add the 4th one, and I did the mathematics and realized that I am probably able to do this. So I did it because I also loved this part of the pattern. I know I said I love this one, and I really do. This one is awesome, and this one is a bit more tedious to make, but it looks great. And then there is again this one which I really like. So I did that extension of 1 extra repetition of the fans, and then I started this it's 4th part of the crochet along, I think, and I was really weighing the yarn after every color change and then even after every row of the pattern, because I was getting stressed that in the end I wouldn't be able to finish it from the yarn cake. It gets tricky, and what saved me at this point, and what already saved me one time before on a shawl that I didn't document because I was not making videos at the time, but I want to talk about it at some later point, was the fact that the girl or woman who owns and does this colorful made shop yarn cakes and has the shop, she always puts extra yarn at the end of the yarn cake. So the solid color at the outside of the yarn cake is always bigger amount of yarn than all the individual color change pieces. So for example, this pinkish purple one, I was able to make about 2.5 rows at the long end of the scarf of the shawl out of 1 color. But with the final pink one, I was able to make the 4 rows of the border, which I know is a bit more airy, holier than this part, but still. I don't remember exactly the grams, but it was something like... No, I don't remember the grams, but I know that the pink part was like 2.5 times more than the regular 1 color of the yarn cake. I probably said this very confusingly, I'm sorry, but I think you get me. The girl who does the yarn cakes saves me because the last color is always longer than the other ones. That's the TLDR of this. This is done, and the fun thing is I really finished it like at 8 p.m. the evening before the surgery. I was scheduled for the surgery for 8:20 in the morning the next day, and I finished this at like 8:06 in the evening. So it was like 12 hours before the surgery that it was finished, and of course I had to block it afterwards, but I was so happy I managed to do this. It was really like a race before the event, and it was actually something that probably, and I didn't realize until the last day, it helped me with feeling nervous before the surgery, for the surgery. I didn't feel nervous at all because I wasn't thinking about the surgery. I was thinking about finishing the shawl. That was the most thrilling thing. It was the thing that my brain occupied itself with, and it was complicated enough to keep me occupied and just keep me from getting sick of nervousness, because I have a history of feeling really unwell before such important events. Every exam at school, every public whatever was always just so nerve-wracking to me, and sometimes it really made me sick. And this time I was absolutely okay. I even didn't feel like something's happening, like I am supposed to get up the next day and go to the surgery. Like, huh? It was so weird. I was really surprised at myself, basically, and I think it's really thanks to this project. So I'm really glad I decided to do it. I of course posted it to the Crochet Along at Lisa's Facebook page, and I'm really happy with the way the shawl turned out. The color combination, you know me, it's just, those are just my colors, and I think it's gonna look great. As I said, I spent last winter in the Glaciana that I did from the Yarn Art yarn cake, and I might be spending this winter in this one. I actually have the Glaciana over here, and I have to say it's amazing. I love it as well, and it's a bit softer because the Glaciana is from 100% cotton yarn, and this one is cotton acrylic blend, but I think it will get softer, and it has this different feel, but it's still very pleasant. So, and I have a blanket made out of different color yarn cake with this blend, and it got really soft. So I think with a bit of wear and washing and using and everything, it's gonna get really pleasant. So I have a shawl ready for winter. I have the surgery done, and as I said, I will update you on that in a separate video. But this was done really last minute before the surgery, and I am so happy with it. And it made for a great memory of the time that I was making it. So basically all the times that I was making it, because it was that vacation at Vysočina that we had. I also took it to a weekend get together with my high school friends, which was absolutely amazing. I took my kiddos over there, just myself, and it was okay. It was great. We managed. So, and I managed to crochet over there as well in the evening. So yeah, it was just amazing. So, and now the memory of the time before the IOP or the surgery, and racing towards the end, and sort of hoping that there is enough yarn. Of course, it's always a bit of a thrill at the end of these projects, but yeah, I'm so happy with this. I guess that's all for today. I'll keep the other updates for another video, and for now, have a great time, enjoy creating, enjoy crafting, and enjoy the colors. Goodbye.